NASA now seeks to have ongoing demonstrations continue without interference from any quarters. The petition filed by ODM Head of Secretariat Norman Magaya claimed a blanket ban on the exercise of fundamental rights and freedoms without any justification whatsoever is unconstitutional and borders on illegality and dictatorship. He claims that acting Interior CS Fred Matiang'i acted outside the law and in excess of his powers in directing that demonstrators be arrested, investigated, or detained for alleged offenses. The opposition claims that police have unleashed terror, violence, and gone on a shooting and killing spree, more specific in areas perceived to be sympathetic to their political cause. Meanwhile, Uzalendo Institute of Leadership and Democracy has sought interpretation of the terms of fresh election as provided for in Article 140, presidential election and general elections as applied under Section 13 of the Elections Act. They further want interpretation of Article 138(8) of the Constitution vis-a-vis the pronouncement of the Supreme Court of the article in the Supreme Court Petition number 5 of 2013. They want the court to declare that paragraph 290 and 291 of the Supreme Court Petition number 5 of 2013 were obiter dictum and therefore non-binding to the IBC. The two paragraphs states that suppose a candidate who took part in the original election dies or abandons the electoral quest before the scheduled date, then the provisions of Article 138(8)(b would become applicable with fresh nominations ensuing. If the petitioner was only one of the candidates and who had taken the second position in the vote tally to the president-elect, then the fresh election will in law be confined to the petitioner and the president-elect. And the High Court will on 24th of this month rule in a case seeking to compel NASA leaders to participate in the fresh presidential election filed by Pokot South Member of Parliament David Kosing. The hearing, however, kicked off without their participation. Kosing had moved to court claiming that NASA leaders are seeking to secure power through a crisis triggered by failure to hold the fresh presidential election within 60 days as directed by the Supreme Court. Lilian Otieno for Scales of Justice.